Welcome back to Life with Us TV. It's your girl, Annette.
And it's your boy, Stanley.
How y'all motherfuckers doing on this fine Thursday?
Yeah, man. How y'all doing, fam? Yes, sir.
Yep.
So we back for another one.
Can y'all hear us loud and clear? We don't want no misappropriations.
So already out the gate, I got to acknowledge Cuz in the chat. Thank you. First of all, thank you for the $10
right
super
on
chat.
your
Say,
birthday.
hey, family, thank God for another year. Happy 54th birthday to me.
Happy freaking
Deacon
birthday.
Preston. Here's my tithes. Hey, look at that. Paying your tithes on your birthday.
Absolutely.
That's what I'm talking about.
Look, God gonna bless you 100-fold.
We appreciate you, cuz.
We definitely appreciate you.
Sis, we love you, man. We appreciate it.
Absolutely.
Yes,
A faithful one to the tribe.
Yes, indeed.
But do everything that you think I would do on my birthday.
Yes. All right. I see y'all in the chat. Y'all are speaking. What's up? What's up?
We're loud and clear. Thank you very much.
So this week, I'm not going to get it wrong. I'm going to acknowledge our new family members in the house. If you are new to the family, first time at the live, first time on the chat, to the chat, live chat. God knowing if I can talk tonight. You said one?
Yeah, put a one in the chat.
One in the chat so the family members can see you, so everybody can speak you and wrap their arms around you and show you some love, because we nothing but love and good vibes over here. See some of y'all speaking. What's going on, Harry? What's going on, Kevin? What's going on, Denise? Sensational. What's up, Clanisha? What's going on, Jerome? We still got you in prayer, brother.
Absolutely.
What's up, Chanel? What's up, Miss Sparkle? Sweet D. What's up, Miss Quiet?
The chocolate drop.
See y'all all in the chat tonight. I see my
Not fast and tree talk about something they knew.
What's up, Felicia Phillips?
Hey,
welcome
Felicia.
to the
Hey,
family. Deshaun. Who else you see? Aunt W. What's up, fam? Tracy.
Hey,
oh, shucks. Yeah. Welcome to the family. Hey, look. Over here on our lives, nothing scripted, nothing planned. We just come on here and on Thursday nights and have a good time before the weekend.
Absolutely.
Right. So we try to make this a good place where you can come, get some peace, get some joy, some excitement.
Yep.
We in this one hell of a world right now. So this is our quiet place.
But we're not so quiet.
Right. We quiet, but we loud.
We make some noise. Hey, Toy Love, what's going on, boo?
What's up, family? I see what's going on, Carlos.
Hey, Carlos.
Thank you so much for
Welcome
coming
to the family.
Yeah, man. For those of y'all who do not know, we do offer membership for the channel. If you're interested in those, you can see those down in the description. All right, I see we got Ian in the house. What's going on, Ian? Let me get
Thank you, Ian.
Let me get to.
I do
did
see.
Did it disappear? Where'd it go?
It's over here, but it's not over there.
Let me see. Oh, so that's yeah. Why ain't showed up over here yet?
Let me play some elevator music.
Here we go.
Okay, because I was about to hit y'all with some elevator music.
Thank you so much, Ian. Greatly appreciate the blessing. The $4.99 super chat. Greatly appreciate it. Said just got on the Silver Nova in Vancouver for an Alaska cruise. I hope everyone has a great weekend. That's what I'm talking about. We doing it big over here.
Come on now. Have an amazing time.
What's up, Dewana? We doing good, family.
We're doing good. This week has been an interesting one. But yet we are still alive.
What's going on, Cruising Capers? Auntie and Aunt, what's up?
What's going on, Phil?
What's up, fam? All right, see y'all still
hey, Dimani
still in the chat speaking.
Janorita? I know I said that wrong, but hello.
So if you put a 1 in the chat and I missed you, yes, definitely welcome to the family.
Welcome to the family.
So what y'all been up to this week, man? So we still been preparing for the Jamaica group trip. We are still excited for that. Not only for that, but for all the rest of the group trips that we have coming up for 2025. So just in case you have not heard, because we always figure that everybody knows
and people
that we do have 3 more group trips that you can participate in. We actually have 1 that you can participate in. Well, 2 right now you can participate for this year. And 1 will be for July. That's Grown and Sexy out of Miami.
It's Good and Grown.
Yeah, the Good and Grown. And that's July the 20th through July the 27th, 2025. And then also we decided to throw out a sale with us. So we doing
that's the one.
Yeah, so we doing a sale with us on the Carnival Mardi Gras, August the 16th to the 23rd, 2025. Yes, indeed. We're going to the Cayman. No, we're not going to Cayman.
Don't be loud and wrong when you wrote it on the paper.
No, we're not, because I ain't put it on the paper. I just put the date.
Loud and wrong.
So the next day we doing 2026 will be we're doing let's go back. We're doing another Grown and Sexy on Virgin.
We're not doing Grown and Sexy.
I mean, Good and Grown. I'm sorry. I'm gonna get it right. So we doing a Good and Grown to the Cayman Islands next year on Virgin, June the 13th through the 18th, 2026. And then if you want to go with us to Alaska, that's going to be July the 10th through the 17th, 2026 on Celebration Edge. What? A Celebrity Edge. My advertisement just all off tonight. Hey, y'all just want to look, if you want to come, if you want to come with us, just click the link down in the description.
They don't know where they're going because they're going on the Celebration Edge. They don't know where they're going.
Nah, Kanisha, I ain't been drinking.
I'm like, maybe I should be powered down. Like, do we have to? What was the quick key to reset your to get more power when you were doing Nintendo? What was it? Up, down, update, left, right, BA. We're gonna do a up, down, left, right, BA.
Y'all good, fam. But y'all know me, Mr. Loud and Wrong. Hey, but it's right on the website. It's right on the website. So click the link in the description. Is right over there. We're glad to have you.
Absolutely.
Then also last week we forgot to mention, for those who ever know, we actually got a new shirt that came out. Thank God for the Queen. She came up with this one. This is my traveling shirt.
Travel shirt.
This is my travel shirt. And if you're interested in those,
let's cut this camera off and let's start back over.
In the description
let's start this shit over. Because I don't know what's happening.
Let's see. Say, do you guys own your own travel agency? I would love to do this. Yes, we do. We own our own travel agency. Praise the Lord. All right, let's go over here and see what's going on. Thank you, Lachelle. So, how many Tokyo teas have you had?
None.
0.
This is natural.
0. This is like natural. Tonight is just like the words just wouldn't
I don't think y'all be really listening when I tell you we don't drink at home. Like, it has to be something like Cinco de Mayo, or we got company over, we going out to dinner, but or we want to just cut up with y'all. But
yeah, speaking of Cinco de Mayo, then y'all celebrate Cinco de Mayo this week. I did. Yeah, we did. We made some tacos at home.
And I had 2 margaritas and they took me down. You hear me? 2 of them.
Yeah, something about them home margaritas.
It's something about not being on a ship and you don't drink for a while and then you do it again. It's like, boom.
So all Shuck said it's 7 p.m. Thursday, 95 degrees.
I got but do you got me?
All right, so I got my red t-shirt and the gray one in the cart, along with the gold one. Thanks so much.
Look
You're
at
so
you
welcome.
Being fancy.
You so welcome. What's up? EJ said, so yeah, we had a party the Saturday before, and I made some I call them quesadillas. And some smoked ribs, man. Shoot, I should come to your house.
Your mouth.
What's up, Shanae said? What's up? Shanae said, leaving on my first Virgin Voyages cruise tomorrow. Have some fun, fam.
Yeah, I wish it was us. We almost booked a Virgin Voyage cruise right after we came back from Jamaica, because they're doing this special sailing for the travel agents, and we could bring 1 extra cabin along with us. But I told Addie and Terry, if they not in, we not in.
Mm-mm.
And then they were like, we're going to take that money and allocate it somewhere else. And I was like, bet, we ain't going either.
Speaking of Addie and Terry, we keep on getting on here and forgetting when we announced the group trips.
Yes.
That actually the
Jamaica,
the Good and Grown. Well, actually, you can't. They can't get a part of this one, but you can't. But you can for next year. So us, Addie and Terry, and it's another cousins that's doing a group trip on Virgin. So the same June 13th through the 18th for the Good and Grown, Addie and Terry is bringing a group. along with us, fam,
being
coming
in a group.
So if y'all want to be with us together, this will
The
be
Pelotons are coming.
Yes, this is gonna be your perfect opportunity to hang out with Addie and Terry, Stanley and Lynette, and the rest of Yasmin and fam.
Yep.
So,
and the purpose of us doing it like this was not planned, but Yasmin had a group. I had a group. We didn't realize we booked on the same ship, and we were like, hold on. Let's tell Addie and Terry to put a group together, and we all could just like pack out this ship with the cousins. So that's how we did it.
That's how it came up. What's going on, Treewell?
Hey, cousin.
All right. Lachelle said, bet I'm in there. Yes, indeed.
It's gonna be a fun one.
Yeah. So this can be a 2-for-1.
Yeah, or 3-for-1.
Yes, indeed. Said I heard about the group trip. Hope I can be a part of this one. Indeed.
Come on.
What's up, Miss True Goddess? I'm ready for Jamaica. Rum punch. Yes, indeed.
I am definitely ready for Jamaica. I have never had a trip to put it on me like this. Like, I feel like if my first hosting of a group trip was like this one, I would never do another one. Not because of the people, but because of the back end.
Yeah, them suppliers.
Suppliers, and they are not easy to work with at all. You would think all the money that we are bringing to them, that they would be easier to work with. No.
What's going on, Samuel? What's up, family? All right, let me see.
Oh boy.
Say, where do you all film from?
We have a studio.
Yeah, we actually turned one of our bedrooms into a studio.
Yep.
Have we ever showed y'all the studio?
Yes.
Have you?
Yes.
We sure about that?
I'm positive.
Okay, I want to hear their answer. Have we showed y'all the studio?
They may not have seen the video. It wasn't in a live.
That's what I'm talking about on a live.
They ain't gonna see it today either.
I can show it to him.
Yeah, he just said, yeah, we did. I know we did.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Q said no.
You seen it.
All right. What's up? What's up, Tanya? Say, hey, cousins, finally able to catch you all live. Tanya from San Antonio, California.
You gotta say it like I said it.
I said San Antonio.
I went to San Antonio.
Yeah, boy. Welcome to the family.
I was like, who having a baby? I seen something about a baby. I said, who the hell y'all talking to? I forgot Treva is in the chat. Yes, my cousin is literally like less than, what is it, like 2.5 weeks away from giving birth to my cousin nephew.
Yeah.
Because me and my cousin are literally like sisters. So
all right, Sensational say you better light as you walk in the door. I see it's 316 of you guys in the house. Don't forget to smash that like button.
Absolutely. What y'all motherfuckers doing up in here fooling with us on a Thursday?
All right, let's see. We doing good. Dewana, let's see. What's up, Steven? Said what happened? What's happening, family? Let the church say amen. Amen. Right back at you, brother. Yeah, man. All right. Say say happy early Mother's Day to all the mothers, auntie, bonus moms, memas, all of that. Yes, sir.
Absolutely.
Yes.
It doesn't feel like Mother's Day is approaching. You know how usually you go into the stores and
because Mother's Day is every day.
I mean, it is.
Ask a real mama. Ain't it every day, y'all?
That's true. But it does not feel like it. Like even in the atmosphere, it feels a little heavy. If anybody is feeling that as well. But let me tell y'all about my interesting day today. So I got up this morning because y'all know I preach about taking care of yourselves, getting preventative care, looking after your body and whatnot. And so I went for my annual skin look over at the dermatologist. I told y'all a year ago, all y'all that have been to fits, go to a dermatologist and let them look over your entire body. Look for moles, look for lines in your toenails, look for lines in your fingers. All of that means something. So she's looking over my skin and she was like you literally have like the most perfect aging skin ever. I was like, what the hell does that mean? No, she was like, your age, most people have cracks and wrinkles and pigmentation. And she said, you don't really have a lot of that. And I said, because I take care of my skin. So she said, but I do see that you're developing a couple of moles on your face and whatnot. And I said, yeah, it's a family trait. Most of my aunties, my mom had moles and whatnot. She said, oh, but if you don't want them, we can take care of that. I said, okay, we can explore that. She said, no, like right now. I said, wait,
Right.
I'm not mentally prepared for this right now. She said, no, it's easy. I was like, you can't throw stuff at me like this. I am a planner to my heart. Like
Right.
if you tell me I have to endure something, I need enough time to consult with Google.
Right.
I need enough time to go on the intranets to see how it's about to be done. She comes to my goddamn face with this. It looked like a butane tank. And she was like, okay, keep still. And she just started. I said, hold on. She said, okay, your moles will fall off like in 3 days.
Like you said, it's already starting.
It's already peeling back.
She be we go like every 6 weeks to get the hair removal stuff.
Oh yeah, too. I do laser hair removal as well.
So I go with her most time we go together. So the first time I went, she came back in the car. I said,
why did you?
I said, why you smell like smoke? Did they set you on fire in there to burn the hair off?
Stella said, you smell like a barbecue grill.
Say, I ready to say you didn't make it like Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego.
Oh my God.
Say, at least they didn't smell like smoke when they came out of the fire furnace.
God. It was hilarious. I said, for real, you can smell it? I said, I'm not going to the store because I don't want nobody smelling me smell like smoke.
I said, you come up in here smelling buoyant.
Oh my gosh.
So they don't buoyant you up in there, boy.
But you said it don't smell like that no more.
No, I haven't smelled it since. Yeah,
I think it was because the first couple of treatments is when they really getting into the grooves and getting the hair out. And now it's just kind of like the fine hair and whatnot. So it's not a lot, but I said, you smell like
I'm like, you might not want to do that no more.
He said, did you feel it?
Right.
I said, laser hair removal is, if it hurts, I feel like they're not doing something right. Like they don't numb you or anything. I mean, it feels like in certain areas, it just feels like somebody popped you with a rubber band. But for the most part, it's nothing.
Yeah, because buoyant, we don't say burnt. Buoyant.
Yeah. Oh, you have them on your eyelids? They can do that too. Yeah.
Oh, okay. All junk.
Katrina,
so let me see,
gifted 5
membership. Thank you so much, fam. We appreciate that. I see Aunt Shillo. Thank you so much for the $1.99 super chat. I see. Wait a minute, Steven. I thought you was already a member. Yeah, but hey. I'm not gonna say welcome. Yeah. What's up, man? And thank you so much, Susan, also for becoming a member of the channel. Welcome to the family.
Y'all actually came in and got access at a good time because like 2 days ago, I uploaded part 1 of the movie behind the scenes of the MSC trip, which goes way more in depth than what we were able to share onto the regular platform as well. So yeah, came at a good time. I'm editing part 2
as we speak,
honestly.
All right. Jerome said, I will be back to cruising soon.
Absolutely.
Yes, indeed. I believe it definitely will help you. Yeah.
But take your time. Don't rush into it. Don't rush anything at this moment. Like you've gone through
grief,
like literally a life-altering tragedy.
Yes.
So take your time and take as long as you need.
Yeah. Please.
Yeah.
What's up, Moni Love? What's up, family?
What's going on?
All right.
Chocolate Joe said rubber band pops can be traumatic. They can be, but these not that kind. It's just kind of like it's not bad. It's not bad at all.
All right.
I actually kind of look forward to it. It might make me weird, but.
So I've been, what's up? Lachelle said, I've been back from Virgin Scarlet Lady for 5 days, and I'm going through serious withdrawals.
I understand.
And we going through them too. We sitting here like, man, we need to be up on there, man. We need to be up on something. Yes, sir.
And we were the people that was like, we need to put a little space in between Virgin and us. It's not them, it's us.
Yeah.
And now we be sitting at the house like, what the fuck, man? Like, we need to go home.
All right, let me see. Oops, did it jump?
Yeah, but I'm kind of glad that we didn't have anything in between time because the planning of this trip, I needed to be home for this.
Shouts out to Bree. Bree said, literally packing right now and watching y'all.
What?
Say hopping on the Forenzia on Sunday.
Well, you have an amazing time.
Yes, indeed. Please do it. Hey, we appreciate you watching us while you packing because I'll probably be just packing right now and not watching nobody. We've
gotten to the point where we don't got so we be packing like the night of, a couple days before.
Yeah, that's a real good question right there because we do after a while after you done took about 4, 5, 6 cruises.
It's not that deep no more.
Yeah, and it's like
to us.
When do y'all pack? Do you pack a week before, a day before, 2 days before, 3 weeks before, a month before? How far in advance do you pack?
Sasha says she'll be on the celebration on Sunday. I'm jelly.
Oh yeah, okay.
I'm jelly.
All right. The third, who say wait?
Steven said, "Hell, I thought I was a member too, but I must have missed the offer one. But we kicked you out the church."
So EJ said, "I packed 3 to 4 weeks ahead." Wow. Hey, in the replay too, y'all in the chat too.
I'm not judging, but weeks.
Put when you pack. How long to be before you pack? A week before, 2 days before. Wow, you good, bro.
Christine said she packed
2 days before
on the way out the door.
I said a couple of days before.
A month, Latrina. I wish that I could do that, but I use my clothes.
Brittany say literally hours before.
Right.
Now it's not hours. Nah, it's a few days in between because I give myself some grace just in case I need to buy something else or I forgot something.
Facts.
Yeah. So Tavon said a day or two before.
I'm with you on that.
Yeah, 2 or 3 days before. Been Sensational say a month. Say Lolita say I packed 2 weeks ahead. I'm a planner.
Which is the crazy thing because I am too.
Yeah.
But
I think we've just done it enough. 6 weeks.
6
a week. Okay. At least a month in advance.
Like 7 times.
Anxiety
6?
won't let me do any other way. Now, see, like at first I would pack at least about a week or 2 in advance, and now I adopted the packing list. So the packing list allowed me to be able to get away with that, 5 to 3 days between.
You said 5 to 3. It's 3 to 5.
I mean 3 to 5 days in between. I see a week.
I don't know what's happening in my home.
Say, Uncle say, hubby keeps a bag ready.
I'm not mad.
I need to do that too.
I'm not mad.
Say, Christy say, I'm starting about 3 weeks before, just to make sure I have everything. So that means you are ready to start packing for Jamaica, Christian.
The Austin said, how many swimsuits have you packed for a 7-day cruise? When I first started, it almost was a swimsuit a day. And then I started realizing, player, you ain't in the water every day. So it's between 3 and 4 for me. And to be honest with you, most of the time that last one don't even get worn. It comes back home. But realistically, for people that's not having a camera shoved in their face, 2 is enough because dry one out, wash it out, hang it up, and keep the freak on moving. If you're not into like taking a lot of pictures and stuff, because a lot of things that we do sometimes is just because we're on camera and we have to create a switch up,
right? So
that people don't, they have a definitive line between when the scene changed. But yeah.
All right. So let me see what we got here. What's up, Brandon? Say, are you guys going on the Carnival Spirit in March of 2026?
Probably not.
Yeah, not sure. I'm just gonna say not sure.
Yeah, we're definitely not sure. I'm trying to plan, but I'm actually trying to plan something around something personal that I want to do in 2026. So I'm not trying to plan too much because
Wait, Susan said I have some things packed for a cruise next year.
Susan,
gosh,
what?
Yeah, you
night
definitely.
By night, you find me.
Oh, there she go.
We literally were
talking about you this week, family.
I said, wait a minute, I ain't seen T-Rock in a minute.
Well, let me grab Dirk right here. Let's see what I got. Dirk. What's up? Oh, Shoot.
What you do?
What's up, Dirk? Thank you for, first of all,
fam?
bro, thank you for being a member of the channel for the last 15 months. So any word on, what's that, Labadee asking for Stephanie Miller?
No. I have not, which is kind of odd that they have not said anything officially. But the last word that I heard was Royal Caribbean was going to halt Labadee 30 days at a time. So because your sailing is kind of right here, I mean, you got a little bit of time, but it would be nice to know. But no, they haven't said anything. But that prompts me tomorrow when I get back in the office, I'm going to check to see if they changed it in the back office and they just haven't said anything.
Cool beans. All right. Yeah, T-Rock, we was like, we ain't seen T-Rock in a few weeks up on the live. The here you come, the Lord and sent you through the night. Sent you through the night with an offer.
Unless you were in here, we didn't notice.
Thank you for the $5 super chat. Greatly appreciate it, fam. Say, what up, fam?
Ain't nothing.
Said we cruising out next Saturday.
Oh, that's why. You was getting ready. Just getting prepared.
On the celebration. So I watched y'all's packing videos twice and still have 2 bags.
But you be flying on Southwest, so it don't even matter.
Right, because you got them free bags.
Y'all better soak them up. I thought they were supposed to have already flipped that over where they are going to start charging for that. But I literally just booked a Southwest flight last week, and I still got the bags. And I don't have no status on Southwest.
Right. All right. Let's see. Where we at in the chat?
Hey, Johnny, well, welcome. You say you finally caught a live? And
yes, indeed.
And did.
Yes, glad you was able to catch a live.
I think what's the funniest thing
free bags are no longer. What's that?
Is no longer soon. Yeah, soon. But I don't know when they do say soon, whatever that means. But I want to know when is that line of when they can cut that off.
Yeah.
No, what is funny is sometimes when we're live, we'll see people be like, hey, y'all, wish I could have caught a live. And I'll be like, no, you are live. We on. Yeah, we right here. We right here. We're here.
What's up, Jamia? Say, hey, family, we just booked the cruise in August on the Mardi Gras. Can't wait to meet y'all. Oh, cool. Likewise, cannot wait to meet y'all.
You
sure did.
You sure did.
Yes, indeed. Cannot wait to meet y'all.
Yup.
That's right. The Jamaica flag. Yes, indeed. All right, let me see what's going on, fam. Say, if I'm going on a 3-day cruise, how much money should I bring?
If you're doing a 3-day,
yeah.
If you prepay for everything that you want, especially on the ship, I'd just say a couple $100. Like you getting off in one port. Yeah, so a couple $100. You're probably gonna bring it back home, but at least you'll have it.
Yeah, indeed. What's up, fam? So I've never done a payment plan with Flex Pay or Uplift.
No, she says I'm
never doing a payment plan with Flex Pay or Uplift again for a cruise. I had the most trouble. After this one, I'm booking through y'all and paying straight out.
Yeah.
My only problem with them is if you don't pay it off by the time you get back from the trip, it's like
it don't feel the same.
Yeah, you paying for something that you ain't going on.
Yeah. Well, I'm sorry you had trouble though. But that's why I do tell people, like, try to plan, if you can, plan your cruises out at least a year in advance. And that way you can continue to pay on them where you don't have to reach into like some type of financing, because it can be a little interesting, a little spicy.
All right. What's going on? Richard said, question, does Virgin have the best deals? And what is the difference between Virgin and Royal Caribbean and Carnival?
Well, let me say it like this. There's a woman, and then there's another woman and another woman. And although the structure of a woman is the same, there are 2 or 3 totally different women. That's how cruises are, how cruise lines are. So don't go on one expecting it to be like the other, because there will be no reason for them to have definitive different cruise lines if they all going to be the same. So with Virgin, their concept is try to do everything inclusive on the front end. And that way they like to say, let's pay to get on the ship. Let's not pay to get off the ship.
Yeah.
So with them, they have the gratuities already included in the price. You also have, what else? My brain's going blank. all the specialty dining included. So whatever you see on that ship you want to dine, you can dine there. It's something else that's major. Wi-Fi, that's the one. Wi-Fi is included on their within their price. So a lot of people will look at their price and be like, oh my God, it's a little expensive, but look at what you're not going to have to add on later.
Right.
Because literally, Royal Caribbean, every time I sail with them, by the time we finish adding on the internet, the water's in the room. Oh, and you don't have to pay for basic beverages on Virgin as well. I feel like I don't pay for a whole nother trip. So Royal Caribbean is more, it's not even like a premium line. It's more premium than Carnival, of course. But it's more laid back. It's more for the people that feel like their credit score is a little bit too good to get on Carnival. And Carnival is just straight out. It's bare bones. It's your cousins. It's everybody's welcome.
It's the fun ship.
It's the fun ship.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the fun ship. So fam said I'm in Louisville, so everyone is still recovering from the Kentucky Derby. So I throw that out there for y'all.
I saw that.
All right. What's up, Brandon? Said can't wait to take my first cruise in March to the Bahamas on the Carnival Spirit.
All right now. Have a great time.
Yes, indeed.
Say I couldn't do it as much as I wanted. I have no idea what we're talking about now.
Yeah, we just switched. All right. Family say going back from a second Virgin Voyages got back and can't stop fantasizing about booking another.
I mean, you shouldn't fantasize, just do it.
Just go and do it. Just go and do it. So hopefully you got yourself a placeholder when you got on there.
Yes. Yeah. And many of you may have missed the $99 per person per day sale that Virgin had a couple of weeks ago. I posted it on our Facebook page. So if you're not following us on Facebook, Lifewithustv, you should. Every now and then I'll post when different cruise lines have amazing deals or whatnot going on.
Yeah.
And quite a few people jumped at the opportunity to do so. T. Ross said that you know it, but Southwest that buckled up that game starting May. Okay, so it's May the 28th. Okay. Gotcha.
Thank you for the $5 offering once again.
Yes, indeed.
Appreciate you.
Look,
fam.
you can keep it because you're gonna need it to pay for them bags.
Right.
That's the one thing I love about my status with Delta. Now, I'm not saying they free because trust me, I don't pay for them bags over and over and over. But both of us get 2 free check bags a piece. We get Sky Priority. Regardless of what seat we choose, like we have worked our way to the top, round and around.
Come on, Jimmy Early.
Ow.
That's my move right there.
And if you make
say Dream Girls, man, I love that move.
Songs, bop, 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 bop. Jimmy want rib, Jimmy want steak, Jimmy want a piece of your chocolate cake.
What's up, Rudy? Essential Oil said, how do I order the shirts? The link is in the description, but I'll go ahead and post it in the chat for you too. That's for anybody if you want to check out the shirts. They are right there.
Now, if you see a Jamaica tumbler on that, ignore that.
Yeah, that's for the group.
That's for the group. And I'm just too lazy to put it where it needs to go because it was a last minute, Lynette, you need to sell these because I made some for me and him. And when I posted it in our separate private chat, private on Facebook page, it was like, oh no, we need that. So when you see it, it don't pertain to y'all. I mean, if y'all want to buy something like that, you can do it.
Right.
I'm not encouraging that.
All right. So Lachelle said, okay, next group all-inclusive resort should be in Mexico.
I would say yes, but I'm gonna say no.
I think it will be good. I'm not.
Oh, no. It's gonna be good. The only reason I'm saying no is because so many people are having a lot of trouble going through the red tape of Mexico
the phone said
right now.
No.
Yeah, a lot of people are having trouble getting going.
There.
It's the climate that we're in.
Right.
And I don't want any of my people to experience anything negative right now. So until I can feel that it's cool. Well,
look at Christine.
Yeah. What?
Look at Christine.
Aruba. Say we might not.
Yep. All right. What's going on? Teresa said.
Teresa
said, enjoy. I found out my cruise changed and 3 places I wanted to see were removed from the itinerary. In the process of canceling, have you two ever sailed to Costa Rica or what's that?
Cartagena?
No.
Nah. I want to fly to Costa Rica. I don't think that that's something I want to sail to necessarily. I want to fly there.
Lachelle said, okay, Antigua then. Now you talking.
You are talking.
Now you done jumped over. You done jumped way over in the water. Like that's one of our bucket list trips.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah. But Mexico is a good time. Like we've been several times.
Yeah.
Remember that time we went to Temptation Resort? A time was had.
A time was definitely had.
Time was had.
What's going on? D. Shaw say, hey, I've been binge watching your videos, planning our first family cruise, and I just hope and pray it makes it out of the group chat. Regardless, I'm going, and this will be my 4th cruise. That's awesome. What's up. I love it here when families go on the cruise.
I do too.
Yeah, it means a lot. It means a lot to children when they can travel.
Hell, it means a lot to the adults.
Yeah, it do. Yeah, especially like, if you didn't grow up, like for me, I didn't grow up traveling.
Me either.
My parents, they travel, but not like the traveling like we do now.
They took you over the bridge.
Yeah, you went local.
Yep. So if y'all know when people say they're going over the bridge, basically they just crossing over to another city or another part of the state that you're in.
Look, sound like a story time in Temptation Resort in Mexico.
Absolutely not.
Q said Temptation Resort. Let me rebook that. Let me rebook that resort.
I like how you slid rebook in there.
So EJ said my family gonna make me pull my hair out for this group trip.
Listen, the one thing that I have adopted with my family is I no longer book them for group trips. I have individual family members that I will book. But when it comes to like the overall group trips, I can't book them anymore.
Is this your first group trip, EJ?
Because the one thing about family, love them to death, but there's no this is Lynette and this is a business. It's all personal.
Yeah, it happens that way with friends and family.
It does happen with friends and friends as well. Like when I book my friends, there is no emailing me. They're gonna call me. They're going to hit me up in the messenger, and I just do like this and answer them. And I'm like, but they don't mean no harm by it. But when you're a person that has to work in a streamline, it takes you like this. You're like this. Like everywhere you go, you're being thrown work.
Yeah.
And people that don't do this don't understand that.
All right, so you just said no, my second. This is the first where 24 of them is family. But I'm gonna tell you that family is the best training ground. So take all the notes.
Yeah,
take notes.
Listen, if you can make it through a family trip that you started from start to finish, you in there. Mm-hmm. Because that is, like my husband said, that's the best training ground that you will ever get.
All right, we got what's up. Yeah, we haven't seen y'all in a little bit.
Where the heck y'all be?
What's going on in the Bama tradition? What's up, fam? First of all, thank you for the $9.99 super chat.
Appreciate y'all.
Say sup, fam. Super busy, but we see you. Keep doing the great thing. That's what I'm talking about.
We trying to, man.
Yeah, so keep on being out there making them moves, making them money moves.
Absolutely.
Yes, sir. All right. Thank you so much, Sensational, for the $5 super chat. Greatly appreciate it. It's a question. The date for the 3 group vacays again. For Virgin Voyages drink, what is the minimum amount you can purchase? And when you when will you be MIA on Jamaica trip?
When will we be MIA for Jamaica?
All right, so the dates for the 3 group trips. So the first one that's available is the Carnival Mardi Gras. That's going to be August 16th through the 23rd this year. The next one will be in July. That's going to be on Virgin Voyages. That's going to be July the 20th through the 27th of this year.
7-day.
Yep, a 7-day.
Is this our first 7-day group trip?
I think it is.
Yeah, it is.
The next one will be in June next year. That's on Virgin. That's June the 13th through the 18th next year.
That's the Cayman Islands.
Yep. And then
it was Turks and Caicos, and they
changed
it and it pissed me off.
Yeah. And then the last one for next year is to Alaska on Celebrity Edge, July the 10th through the 17th next year. Let's see, what's the minimum amount you can purchase for drinks? Well,
200.
Yeah.
Well, if you're doing a bar tab, it's 200.
Yeah.
But you can just buy drinks one by one. You don't need a bar tab.
Yep. And then Jamaica, we're leaving for Jamaica on 22nd, right?
No, we have an extended time in Jamaica, so we will be leaving before the trip and not be back until well after the trip as well.
Yeah. Yes, indeed.
Because I got to put boots on the ground before everybody gets there. But people don't book themselves, and they're going to be there when I'm there trying to do work. I said, y'all love me.
You're welcome, fam.
Love me. Look, no, it's not that they love me. Them flight prices was different. They were like, let me come in this day.
So give the tea on Alaska. Yeah, we're just taking the cruise on Celebrity Edge to Alaska. It's gonna be
there's no tea right now.
Yeah, it's our first time going to Alaska. So we decide that hey, let's go and take the cousins with us. We have a good amount that's already.
We do have a good amount. It's an expensive trip.
Yeah, it's adults only. All of our trips are adults only.
Absolutely.
The only one that's not adults only is the Sail with Us, the one for the Mardi Gras this year.
That's just because
because we bring everybody. Yeah.
But yeah, kids are not my ministry. I love them, but I can't. It's not my ministry.
Yeah. So he just said they'll change Grand Turk on him twice too.
Really?
Oh wow. So they don't want us in Grand Turk.
Yeah. Grand Turk. The only thing that saves Grand Turk for me is the fact that Margaritaville is there. And after you finish doing whatever you want to do or you plan to do, you can go to Margaritaville and get a little turn up. But it's quite a small island. Like it's not a lot going on. What the hell was that?
What's going on? I think it was the refrigerator. What's going on? Carlos say, my wife and I just booked our trip with you all in August the 16th. Can't wait to meet you. Likewise, shucks. Cannot wait to meet you all as well.
Yep.
All right. What's up, Bobby? Said, we would love to travel with y'all. We are diamond on Carnival. That's what's up.
Y'all don't spend some money.
Hey, if you can slide in on that Mardi Gras in August, slide in on that. Yep. Come on with us.
Because other than that one, we don't have anything else on the books for Carnival.
Not at the moment. Anyway.
Not at the moment. No.
Yeah, and we mentioned this before. Is we trying to expand our travel experiences
portfolio,
right? So we just trying to move. So like probably eventually we probably will slow down on Virgin too.
Yeah,
and move on
because you'll burn things out.
Yeah, and move on to something else. Try a different experience.
Yeah, it's almost like going to the same restaurant over and over and over. The food's good. We love the food, but let's try something else.
Yeah,
like do something else.
All right. Let me see. So let me see. Clarify. You all don't buy drink packages on cruises. That's required.
Say what now?
So you all don't buy drink packages on cruises. That's required. No, we don't buy drink packages, and it's not required either.
No, it's not required.
But you can. Well, we don't. Well, especially now, we buy the drink package when we go on Royal Caribbean.
Yes,
Royal Caribbean, we feel like it's worth it.
I don't feel it's worth it, but
you're gonna spend more.
And we're always on Royal Caribbean in more of a group setting.
Yeah.
So that just breeds for you to just be throwing them back. But other than that, no. No. Yeah. Get somebody else to do it. And so like on Virgin, when we go on there, we split a $300 bar tab, which we get $350 worth, but we split that.
So Alaska is beautiful. It's going to rain.
Yeah, it's kind of like Jamaica. Mm-hmm. Like go to Jamaica, prepare for it to downpour, and then like in 15 minutes, it's like it never existed.
Right. All right. So what are the dates for the Mardi Gras? That's going to be the Mardi Gras is August 16th through the 23rd, 2025. Yep.
And my birthday is on the 18th.
Yeah, so we're gonna be celebrating. We're gonna get the queen lit.
No, we're not.
Lit.
No, we're not.
Lit.
Absolutely
what y'all think
not.
about it?
Absolutely
lit.
not.
If the queen needs to get lit for a birthday, put them a fire.
My
emojis.
control issues won't
them
let me do
fire
it.
emojis in the chat. If the queen needs to get lit. Say you guys split $300. I did $600 by myself on version.
What?
Yeah, we normally split.
Yeah, we split it.
Yeah, we split. But sometimes we do go over.
Just a little hair.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yep.
We could never get through a 600. Like, I know being on camera is very much smoke and mirrors. It looks like you're doing a lot, but vlogs are highlights. Vlog is literally a condensed version of a long extended trip. So sometimes on the vlog, it looks like it's a lot going on. It's not always like what you think.
See, they say you should get
laid. They're not the boss of me.
You see that? Even T-Rock said, yes, Lynette.
They are not the boss of me.
Matter of fact, when she gets lit, I should go live. So y'all can see it. So y'all can see it. Her lit live on her birthday.
They don't want to see that. They don't want to see that, because the one thing that y'all don't understand is my mouth is reckless when I'm there. And I'm not talking about like with people.
You do more laughing. You be doing more laughing and snorting than anything.
Whoa, that didn't sound right.
You do. You be laughing and snorting. You do.
Woo.
I turn into the pimp and you start laughing and snorting.
I don't like the way that sounds. I don't like the way that sounds.
Oh, Lord. Yep, every time she get lit, she be laughing and snorting.
Samuel said, Queen gonna bring her own country time and make her own drinks.
Say when know me. Say when y'all start working on 2027, more closer to the last quarter of the year. Yeah. We like to put it out 12 to 18 months.
12 to 16 months. Yeah. Anything beyond that, I'm in a whole relationship with y'all for more time than I want. I love y'all, but I don't want to be in a relationship with y'all that long.
So Raymond said, I'll be security so Lynette can turn up without any worries.
Who said that?
Raymond said he could be security, man.
All right.
Top flight security, Craig.
So first of all, we're gonna need to sign some NDAs. The skit that you go see.
What's up,
you
David?
can't speak about it.
What's up, David and Quanda?
What's going on, fam?
Said, what you snorting? What you snorting?
I have no idea.
She get the laughing to get the snorting, boy. She said, let me see what Q said. I thought Lynette was lit at Mexican bingo on versions. She wasn't lit as she went, but she was there.
I was leaning.
Mm-hmm.
You notice I went to bed. I'm literally like a cat. If I feel myself being to a point where I don't feel totally in control, I disappear. You will never, ever catch me slipping. I will die alone before I die in front of people.
Look, Unc is in the chat. What's going on, Uncle Edward?
Hey, Unc.
Uncle Edward said, I will pay for a live. How much?
I don't like how this is feeling right now. Hey, what do y'all have against me?
They want you to have a good time. I have a good
time without being drunk.
They want you to have a good time. Good time.
Don't bring church into this.
Good time. I'm going quartet on you, man.
Oh my God. Ooh. Said I'm a true Leo. Absolutely.
See, Raymond said, no worries. I am an army vet. I seen it all. So you can't do nothing that he ain't seen. Even laughing and snorting.
Stop saying that before next vlog or on something else. They swear I'm a cokehead or something. Say, what's going on?
What's up, family?
I had to turn the AC down. It is hot in here.
Said seeing Lynette lit at the end of the night on some of the video golden content. Yes. Grease was one of them.
I was drunk on Grease.
You was gone.
Grease was the one. All the other ones I've been waving.
Zaire said, is Lynette gonna be one of the fall out the elevator this time?
Hell no.
But I love like that. So what we
I
going
did see
your
email. I'm gonna hit you up tomorrow.
On the live afterwards. Yeah, we see. Yeah.
No. If I fall out of an elevator, I would probably shut this channel down.
Uncle said, don't do my niece like that. Oh, there we go. So Unc already done put a deposit down. Unc done put a deposit down.
I thought you loved me.
Said the $10 deposit down for the birthday live. There it is, right there.
I thought we were like this, like we were locked in.
So in the replay, y'all put in the chat, put the fire emojis if you want Lynette to get lit on her birthday and you want me to come on live.
I think it's gonna happen in Jamaica though. I feel like what I have been going through, I am going to push past my barrier of control. And I think Jamaica, because Jamaica almost took me out the last time.
Oh, Jamaica D took us out.
So what I will do it every now and then if it's just me and him. But if I'm in a group setting, because for one, I'm at work. Like I am at work. No.
Hey, look.
And then people don't caught on to what I be doing. Like when I'm on these groups and people be like, shots full of that. And they don't caught me throwing them into a cup.
Yeah.
They were like, oh, she really don't be taking them shots. No, I don't.
You're going to be taking them on your birthday, though.
No, I'm not.
All right, let's see what, thank you so much, Yolanda, for the $5 super chat.
Look, somebody going to bring me an edible or something.
So I'm flying to Orlando tomorrow to sail on the Mardi Gras on Saturday. Do you have any important tips for a first-time flyer that's already has pre-check?
Oh, well, you're already
yeah, you already ahead of the ball game. Yep.
The only thing that I will say is don't test your pre-check just by be like, oh, I'm not gonna come in as early as I should because I have pre-check. Because
don't be like us.
Have been burned by that.
Yes.
But I will say, if you are nervous about flying, go online and start listening to the sounds of the plane. They definitely help. Because most of the time, it's not actually the flight that scares us. It's not understanding the sounds.
Yeah. So
once you hear like the engine cutting back, the plane's not going to fall out the sky.
Right.
We in idle. Like we coasting now.
Yeah.
Other than that, and if you have to take something to ease it up, get you some like Dramamine will help. There is something else that's all natural called Calm, or is it stress-free? They're like melts that you put in your mouth. They help. But other than that, you'll be fine. Yep.
And I was waiting for her to say this. One of the most important things that I always make sure that I do before I get on the flight.
What?
Is make sure that you wear long pants.
Yes.
That's either jogging pants or some type of long pants, stretch pants, whatever. Because them planes can get cold. And number two, bring you a coat.
Little jacket or something.
Yeah, a little jacket, yes. And number two, because this got me a lot, is make sure that when you go through TSA, you don't have nothing in your pockets. No shades, no wallets, nothing. Even with TSA pre-check, still take all that stuff out because they're going to get you every time.
They get you, though.
But they randomly check me. I think the beard makes them randomly check me.
They do.
They think I'm the Taliban or something.
It used to be me, but it's Stanley now.
All right. So
Uncle Eddie said he loved both of us. I'll be the judge of that.
See, Fab, the fam got the fire emojis. Thank you so much. That's your down payment, EJ. That's your down payment on the I
have never
on the Lit Live.
I have never.
I think that's EJ's down payment, man.
So
no, there it is. I'm gonna match that of Uncle Edward. Yep, that's $9.99. So
I don't like
that's
how this
already
spills.
$15 on it.
I don't like how this is coming. Like this is shaping up.
Oh man, they still making deposits.
What is wrong with y'all?
What's up, Astro Square? Thank you for the $19.99 deposit on the birthday Lit Live. Man, come on now. See? Let me see. Wait, there it is.
I don't like y'all anymore.
Negative fam, put another $9.99. We in on the live too. There it is. Wait. We got no more. Oh, wait a minute. It's still coming in. Lachelle done put $5 on it. Tosh done put $9.99 on it. Kanisha done put $4.99 on it.
That's a lot.
That's a lot of money riding on it right there. They want to see you every day we lit. You be talking skin.
I don't like you. I don't like it.
I love it, family. I love it.
Oh my gosh.
I love it.
I don't know if I
Tierra
like
said, I don't know about the live. Might need to be edited.
Yes. Yes.
Hey, look, I still see more money coming on. I see you got another $9.99.
Like, y'all are not understanding. I am the person that needs to be edited. I can do lives like this because
they putting money on it because they want it live and raw.
They don't though.
See, they don't got me. Y'all got a whole lot on me.
Ask people that have sailed with us, do they really want me unedited? David and Kwani, are you in here? Do they want me unedited?
Wait a minute, we still got some money. Kanisha done put $4.99 on it. Wait, let me see.
The Kingsboroughs, they have been with us. They didn't see anything crazy though.
All right, so Q done put $10 on. Let me see. Q said, I had a dream that I challenged at Tola to a drink challenge in Jamaica, and she lost so bad I ended up apologizing for accepting the challenge. Wait,
trust me, that's never gonna happen.
That's definitely a dream.
That's definitely a dream. That is never gonna happen, Q. I'm trying to tell you.
All right, so we got some more deposits here. So fair to put $4.99 on it. Say, here's my down payment. All right, type 2 diabetes said they got $10 on it. $10 on it. Let's see, DT Cruiser say I got $5 on it. T-Rock came through, say I got $5 on it. They just lit.
How did I get signed up for something that I am totally against?
Hey, you win some, you lose some, but you live. You live to drink another day.
Or will I?
All right, wait a minute. Fam to put $49.99.
What is wrong with y'all?
Shit.
What is wrong?
Own it. What?
Is there a way to send that back?
Wait a minute. What's up, Built by Bees? Thank you for the $5 super chat. Said Leo in the house. But guess what? I'm gonna take that as a deposit on the birthday live.
I am devastated.
Hey,
I thought this was going to be a good, nice, wholesome
see, in
cruise.
life, they say put your money where your mouth is, and the family is putting their money where their mouth is.
Yes, critical thinker, it be your own people. It be your own people. Look how y'all do the person that taught y'all how to cruise, taught you how to pack, taught you the documentation so you won't lose your money, taught you how to budget, and you did this skit to me.
Yes. And y'all love it. I know y'all love it.
Y'all did this skit to me.
Hey, now your turn to be in the hot seat. Now I've been in the hot seat for the last I've been in the hot seat for the last 2 years. Let me tell y'all another funny story while y'all putting.
What you about to tell?
While y'all putting the deposits down.
What you about to tell?
So I see. Thank you so much for the $10 super sticker. Just take the trip travel. I'm gonna put that as a deposit down. Said Big Sam to put down $9.99 on a deposit. All Shucks to put down $4.99.
That's the fam right there. Y'all get on my nerves.
Even the niece can put $9.99 down on it.
We supposed to be here. 2 up, 2 down. RVA 804. Like, what's up?
Family said she gonna be lost now. Yes.
Oh, I'm gonna be in between 2 white men.
Hey, like y'all told me, I'm gonna put an Apple tag on her.
Oh no, let me be lost.
I'm gonna put an Apple tag on you. Look. It's still wait. Lord, fam.
What is wrong with y'all? I am concerned.
Thank you, fam, for the $50 deposit. Oh, the goddamn Queen's live say from one queen to another. Stay strong, sis.
I am scared. I'm scared. I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry.
Ain't no use crying. Look, fam to put $4.99. Another $4.99. Let me see. Wait, look at
EJ said we're at $260.
Yeah, man. They put it. Look, putting the deposit down.
You motherfuckers, y'all did this skit to me.
All right, so we go end with this story. I don't think I ever told y'all this. Oh, I think we got another deposit. We got another $10. Say
where is my
rocks
oil?
with y'all. I ain't got no. We can bless this water. Hey, Jesus turned water into wine. We can turn this deer park into Taylor Port. All right, so let me tell y'all.
What the hell is happening?
Tell y'all about the story. So
I'm scared. I don't know what
so
you're
y'all
about to
know
tell.
we went to Greece in 2020 with 3.
What year is it now? 25? So
Yeah.
it's 23.
So we're in Greece in 2023.
What's going on,
I
Kendall?
still see y'all putting deposits. I'm gonna come to address.
Kendall, I thought we were here.
I'm gonna come and get those deposits after I finish this story. So we took Delta to go to Greece. And so about us, we love to go to the Delta Lounge.
Oh, that's the jam right there.
So our flight when we was in New York, we was getting ready. We was already lit from being in the lounge.
Because that was the plan.
And then we went to go get on the plane, and our plane got delayed. So we circled back around and went right on back into the lounge.
We got delayed like 2 times.
Yeah. So we finally get on the plane. We flying. We rolling. So a few times your boy would wake up out of sleep and be like, I don't feel right, but I know I drank, but I ain't drink that much. So I went back to sleep again. Woke up again, be like, wait a minute. Why am I feeling like this? Why am I feeling like I didn't drink that much? So my mind said, get up and go to the bathroom. I got up from my seat and I went to the bathroom. As soon as I opened the bathroom door up, and I hope y'all ain't got a weak stomach,
Don't say though.
I earled everywhere in the bathroom, all on the toilet seats, the walls, the mirrors, the sink, the floor, everywhere. And I was like, oh my God. I was like, ain't no way I gotta come out here and tell them that I done threw up in this bathroom like this, or Earl in the bathroom like this, and they gotta come in and clean it up. So I stayed in there for about 20 or 30 minutes and cleaned up all that stuff. Lynette thought I got lost again.
I mean, that would have been your first loss, though.
Yeah, fam. Yeah.
And I think it was the bottom shelf.
Yeah.
That we had, mind you, like we said, we got delayed.
Hey, Kevin, you right on point. Kevin, you right on point. It was the Long Island.
Because here was the plan. The plan was because we were doing a red eye. So the plan was go to the Delta Lounge pregame. Once we get on the plane, we going to sleep for this 11-hour flight.
Yeah.
And we did do that. Like we pre-gamed, it got delayed. So then you had to start the rotation over again.
Yep.
So by the time we got on the plane, we was done. Good and done. We literally put our headphones on, put our blanket up, and we slept. When we woke up, we were kind of descending, right? Yeah.
Kinda.
Yeah, I think we didn't have too much longer when we woke up. And then it was getting ready to pass our breakfast.
All right, let's go back to these deposits. Thought y'all should know that. All right, so Kendall done put down $19.99 on the deposit for the Lit Live.
No. You got to end with this story about this whole trip because people did not hear that. Why is Siri listening? We did not say your name.
Say nothing. All right, let me. So Lachelle, she done put down $10. Say Queen for Gemini to Leo. It's time. Fam done put another $19.99 on it. Thank you, fam. Yep, this one is going to be epic.
I can't believe y'all doing this.
Triple L, that's Lit Live.
Can you get that off of there? Because Siri is just listening to us. Why is she listening to us?
All right.
Siri, stop.
Now your phone one is listening. It won't stop. Even Siri want to be in on this conversation.
I mean, just listening. I mean, she's listening all the time anyway.
Yeah.
I was like, what is this? So after this skit happened and everybody's waking up to get their breakfast service and going into the bathrooms, freshening it up and whatnot to descend into Greece, the guys around us said, oh, so y'all just slept through all of that?
We're like,
what happened? They were like, no, y'all literally slept through all of that. They was like,
but before you go further, when they said that, I thought they knew that I had Earl. I said, they know. They know. Go ahead.
But he had cleaned this stuff up. But anyway, so come to find out that we got in the air a good little ways and we had to return back to New York because some people on our plane got arrested.
Yeah.
And they had to come on the plane and escort them off the plane because they could not allow them to travel to Greece. I don't know if there was a delay in being notified that they shouldn't be on the plane, but we had to turn around and people got arrested. So then they said we took off again. Mind you, we're asleep.
Yeah, we sleep. They don't even know.
So they said we took off again and had to land again because the family members that was left on the plane got to arguing with the flight attendants and they turned around and put them off. Then they said it was probably people in the Delta Lounge with us. Once we got in the air good and everything had calmed down and whatnot, they said about an hour into flight, we had noticed when we woke up, the man beside us on the other aisle over in the bulkhead, he had a wife beater on. I just thought that's how he was sleeping to get comfortable. Like we on here for 11 hours.
Mm-hmm.
He said what happened was somebody came from the back of the plane
all
the way up to the front of the plane and Earled on everybody except for Stanley.
Yep, I was right here. Earled all on the guy in front of me. I was like, this would have been crazy if I woke up and Earled on him again. He would have been so pissed.
I said, what? He said, yep, got me. He said, that's why I got this shirt on. He said, I had to go up in the bulkhead, get something out of my bag and put that on. He said, that's all I had was a t-shirt, a wife beater shirt. So he said, I had put that on. He was like, he said, they don't got coffee grinds. They don't put coffee grinds all over the plane to soak it up. He said, and y'all slept through all of that.
We slept through it all.
He said, we should have woke you up.
I'm like, I'm glad you did.
I was like, what? Oh my God.
Well, Q said, I'm surprised about Siri listening. They reported, not surprised, say they reported Siri once calling 911 during a domestic violence situation.
Say that out loud.
It do be answered. Like, you right, Tanner. Like when you say Siri's name, you don't want to answer then.
No, we said my cousin's name one day, and it said, mm-hmm.
And one day I was like, oh damn. It said, huh? Like what?
I said, oh, you nosy?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
All this stuff be listening. The phone be listening. Yep. Siri be listening. What's Amazon's thing?
Google, right?
No, Amazon. Alexa. All of them be listening to us.
Yeah, DT Cruz said y'all slept through all of that, all of it. We because you gotta be mindful. This wasn't overnight. We didn't get on that plane until probably like 1:30 a.m.
Yeah, it was late.
Our time. So by the time we got on that plane, coupled with pregame, we were done.
Yeah,
and we had noise canceling headphones on.
Yep.
So we didn't know nothing.
Yeah, Vicky. We was lit. Double lit at that.
We ain't know a darn thing.
Yeah.
Say couple that with the noise cancellation.
Wait, we started Grease lit and ended Grease lit. I just thought about that.
We absolutely did.
We started lit and ended lit.
The lit that we ended off on was a mistake. That was a mistake. I didn't understand. See, this is how I got toe up. I didn't understand back then because I consider myself a baby drinker. I didn't know that you're not supposed to do champagne with liquor. I mean, I know better to mix them, but I didn't know that if you're doing one, don't do the other. I know. What you laughing at?
I'm laughing at all shucks and hey Siri, where my daddy at?
I know where mine and keep him where he at.
So how much we got in the birthday pot for the next lit live? I don't know if I can
out the way.
I don't even know if if I could count it that fast. I
think EJ was keeping a tab.
I'm gonna say
it's out of
about
that 300.
About 300 to 350 is on it.
Y'all don't got on my nerve.
So yeah, 300 to 350 is on that birthday live. And I'm going, yes indeed. So all I'm praying now.
I hope our internet don't work.
I agree to say I'm praying now that the internet will be interneting because we know how Carnival can be.
They do that.
Yeah. So EJ says about 350.
About 350.
About 350 on it. They got 350 on it.
I don't think they like me the way they said it.
let me make sure ain't nobody else now. I don't see nobody.
Listen, y'all could have put that towards like the chef's table, a nice dinner for my birthday. No, y'all want me
they
to
don't care
get
nothing about that.
They don't care nothing about.
They don't care nothing about no chef table. They want to see you lit.
I'm a cry. I tell you, I'm a cry.
You ain't gonna cry. You just gonna laugh and snort.
I do cry when if I get super, super lit, if I get to cry, you know, I'm there.
Derek said have Addie and Terry do the drink menu for Lynette. Yes, indeed.
Absolutely not.
Absolutely
not.
They said,
they've seen me tipsy.
They said, nah, we want to see you enjoy your birthday.
Yeah, y'all trying to put me at.
That's why they want you to get lit.
Y'all trying to put me at.
So fam say any good spots in Nassau.
What spots
They're
are we talking about?
Trying to find
are we food or drinks or
relaxing
or excursions? Like what we talking about?
Yeah, it all depends.
Mm-hmm.
So EJ said internet is in my day. Said internet is my day job. I'm gonna make sure it's working fine when I'm on the Mardi Gras in July.
Listen.
Yes, sir.
Sometimes I be trying to figure out, is there a trick to not buying their freaking internet? Because it is for somebody that works on board like I do. I'm not working on that trip though.
Yeah, Q.
It'd be unstable. What is Q talking about?
So you can't spell that without LYT, without lit.
What?
All right, so he said food and drinks.
Okay, so food, I always would recommend making your way to the fish fry. Any of those venues down there, you'll be fine getting something from there. Drinks, we like the place. What is it called? Post something. It's right inside the port area.
Yeah.
If you go back to any of our Nassau videos, you will see us stop by there. We like that.
Yeah.
Other than that, we don't do a whole lot when we go to Nassau.
Yeah.
When it comes to like drinks and stuff.
Yeah, but it's so much to do.
It
so
is.
much to do in Nassau though. But yeah, those two things right there that the Queen name would definitely do you right.
Brittany said, "Who's nicer, Stanley or Lynette?"
Both of us. Both of us, but we just have our own flavor. So
I'm very nice.
So I got a lot more tolerance than she do.
I'm more standoffish than he is. A lot of people would not believe that, but I am way more standoffish.
So, and here's the crazy thing. She has more tolerance when it comes down to like social media and commenting and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Me, I struggle. That's why y'all don't see me that much out there.
So if you've ever got a comment from somebody,
but on the flip side, when we are in person, I flourish more than she do.
Yep.
That's how these two introverts over here works.
Yep.
Say, what's up? Said, thanks, fam. Love y'all. And the vibe. Right back at you. Say, do you need a real ID to cruise on Carnival? I have my first cruise coming up.
What are you traveling with? Are you traveling with the birth certificate? Or are you traveling with the passport? If you're traveling with the birth certificate, then you need a real ID because it needs to be a valid ID to couple with that.
Yes, indeed.
But I still recommend anybody to go ahead and get the real ID because you don't know what these port authorities are going to implement once you get on board. And unless you're taking your passport off with you, you could run into some problems.
So a fam said, get you some liquid IVs, which we already got.
And you keep them.
And you be good. Yes, indeed. And we're going to load her up. So family said Lynette and Stanley are both a great combination of spices.
I like how you said that.
With salt and pepper. Let me see. What's up, Charlotte? Said, I know you can bring wine. What kind of corkscrew can you bring, and could it be carried on your suitcase?
We've never had a problem with our corkscrew, but I've heard some people say that they have.
Yeah.
I don't understand. But let me give y'all a trick, especially for Carnival. A lot of people don't know this. You just ask room service to do it, and they don't charge you.
Yeah, it's free with room service.
Room service. We literally called them on the phone. Was like, is there a possibility we can get someone to open up our bottle of wine? They kept thinking about.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about Treva.
Hey, Treva, you know what we talking about.
We got a bottle of wine opened up, and they was down in our room, and we had opened it up and toasted up. And the guy came down, and he had one of the old school ones, so it took him a little time to get the cork out of it. That day go Jet Wayne go say, it's tight, ain't it, bro? That goddamn employee could not get himself together. He almost fell out the goddamn hallway.
He fell out.
He said, it was tight, wasn't it, man?
Yes, indeed. Let me see. And then also Carnival will pull this one on you too. If you take your wine and your corkscrew to the dining room, they will charge you to uncork your own wine with your own corkscrew.
No. No. We didn't even have a cork in the wine.
Oh yeah, we had. Oh yeah.
And they said because it was not a bottle of wine they provided on that on the ship.
Yeah, we had to pay that $15.
If we opened it up, we would pay the $15. And I said, y'all have lost your mind.
Shoot, I need to get me a job on Carnival opening up wine. There'd be about 3,000-4,000 people on that ship. Let's see, about 10% of the people, 300 people bringing wine at $15. What's that about? What's that? About 30,000-40,000?
Do you remember when we did our very first group trip and Dre forgot to bring the cigars? And you went down there to buy the cigars.
Oh, yeah.
And the employees had a side hustle.
They had a side hustle selling lighters.
Selling cigarette lighters.
I went to him. Oh, excuse me. I went to him and I was like, y'all sell cigarette lighters? They said, no, but yes. I said, what you mean? He was like, he ran a quarter. He came around the quarter. He said, which one you want? You want 2? You want 3? You want 4? But he sold to him for $10 a piece.
Yeah,
$10. A big lighters for $10. Hey, I couldn't be mad.
I said, Stella, where the hell did you? Because I know that they don't sell lighters on board. He said the employees got a side hustle.
They over there selling big lighters for $10 a piece.
I said, I be there.
Hey, I wasn't mad at them. We needed the lighters.
Oh, Marcus, you're all right.
Yes, indeed. So been doing research for my first cruise. Have y'all ever sailed from Norfolk? We have.
That's our home port several times.
That's like 2 or 3 times we would sail out of there.
More than that.
More than that? Yeah, more than that. Yeah. You must be getting ready trying to jump on the sunshine.
The sunshine.
We said we need to eventually make our way over there and jump on the sunshine. But I see it's 487 of y'all in the house. If you are having fun, enjoying this live, don't forget to smash that like button.
Yep. But solid sister, go down our rabbit hole and go to Carnival Magic, Carnival Sunrise. Most of those have been from Norfolk.
Yeah.
We did a sunrise out of Miami also, but for the most part, our sunrise videos are from Norfolk.
Yeah. All right, Sarah, can you take your full tumbler off of a Carnival cruise?
Yes.
You sure can. We
Getting
always
it coming
do
back
it.
might be an issue, depending on what's in it.
What's in it? Yeah. What's up, Chanel?
Hey, fam.
What's up, family? Yeah, we always got my tumbler.
Yeah.
Always. So can you take melatonin gummies on Carnival cruise ship?
Yeah, I would just say keep them in their original bottles because you don't want it to get mistaken for gummies.
Yeah.
And then even if you can take it a step further and just bring an already brand new bottle.
Yeah.
That way there's no misunderstanding about whether or not the what it's supposed to be is really in that bottle.
Yep. So hello. First here. Really like y'all. Thanks for the great info. You are so welcome, Babylon. I said Babylon.
We are
still in there. Have you ever sailed on Ensenada, Mexico? If so,
have not.
Do you think it was ghetto?
I have not. Anybody in the chat, y'all ever been to Ensenada?
Yeah.
I sell a great deal of it, especially leaving from Texas, but I haven't done it.
Let's say,
can we get the pot to $5? Oh God, Lachelle.
Oh, Lachelle said, "Can we get the pot to $500?"
My brain went to another kind of pot. I was like, pot.
But Christina said that
it's very
ghetto. Thank you, Christina. Said especially if you have been to other places in Mexico. So yes, I live in Elizabeth City. I just rather use your travel service.
Oh,
okay.
I appreciate that.
Yeah. So yeah, it was. Let me see. What would oh, here we go. So can you guys explain the drink bar tab? Can you add on it to it if it's not enough? What is the average amount to have for 7 days that you guys recommend? All right, so I would say 7 days for me. If you are a drinker, I would start it with the 600 if you really know you're a drinker. But if you're not, I would go with the 3.
And that's if you're sharing.
Yeah, and sharing.
If you're sharing it with somebody.
Yeah.
But only you know how you drink, to be honest. In a 7-day, you're gonna get off that ship a lot.
Yeah, you can get off at least 3 times.
Yeah. So but the way the bar tab works is think of it as a prepaid bar tab that you have. The benefit of buying it prepaid is they give you an extra bonus for buying it. So if you buy a $300 bar tab, they give you $50. Go, so on and so forth. If you run through it, it's no big deal. You're just buying, they're charging it per drink onto your, your onboard spending account. That's really it.
Yeah.
Average price of Virgin's drinks right now is like $13.50.
Yeah, something like that.
To $14.50. It used to be $10, but they definitely are up now.
Yeah, inflation, baby.
Yeah,
everything is inflated. Eggs, bread, chicken, milk,
everything. Like we went to Aldi the other day, and I was like, I'm used to going to Aldi and balling out, and we barely spending $50.
Right.
I said $125, $40. Like, what is happening here? I was like, all we got is fruit, chicken, hamburger.
Yeah, so much.
Yeah.
So also in reference to the melatonin gummies, you can get the travel size package. You can put it in your carry-on.
Oh, that's good to know.
Thank you, Lachelle.
I didn't even know that.
Said we are looking at the sunshine for November. Okay.
Yeah, it's right in your back door.
Yeah. What's up, DJ DVA FXX? Big fan. Even though you got cruising a lot and they are different, we would. What's we say? We would.
Even though you cruise a lot and they are different.
Which
one do you cruise the most? Oh, we cruise Virgin the most.
Yeah, Virgin the most.
Like if you literally give me a pot of money and say book a cruise, I'm gonna book Virgin.
Yeah.
Really?
Quickly.
Yeah.
No questions asked.
Virgin feels like home to me.
Say my young adult always saying $40.
$40.
$40. What's up, Daryl? Said we'll love for you both. Said we love you both over here at Melanie Dynasty Travel Agency. That's what I'm talking about. You definitely was our inspiration.
We appreciate that.
And appreciate that. I tell
Are y'all the ones we see on TikTok?
I definitely tell the queen. I feel like my purpose is I want to help people to believe in their potential. Because a lot of us don't believe in our own potential. Mm-hmm. We believe in other people's potential, but we believe in our own. So I was a person that didn't believe in my potential. Yeah. Like being on here, this live, public speaking, talking to you, encouraging y'all and laughing. That wasn't me
at all.
This is transformation. So yeah. So that's why I feel like what my purpose is to encourage people to go after it.
I don't know what mine is.
No matter what it looks like, because on the other side of your potential is the blessing that you've been looking for.
I don't know what my purpose is. I literally feel like I'm figuring it out daily. Because as a person, I feel like we're just ever evolving. And y'all have heard how I struggle with my gifts and how much I give and how much of myself I give, because most of the time it always sends ends up backfiring where the people I give and give to don't appreciate it. And then you feel like you're just left with remnants of yourself because they've gotten what they, what they have sought out after you. So I'm always trying to figure out like what is my purpose right now, because I'm just so good at a lot of things. And that's not a brag or a boast. I'm literally one of those people. I'm so multi-talented that I really feel like anything that I put my mind to, I can do it.
I know what your purpose is, but I'll let you figure it out.
Tell me, because it ain't like I'm gonna listen to it.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I ain't gonna say that. So when I said no, that ain't my purpose.
I mean, but you can still tell me.
Your purpose is the same as mine. Tiffany said, going on Virgin Voyages, got some great tips from y'all. Family said, why do you choose Virgin? It's all about the adults only and the vibe that they have. It's unexplainable. Like we try our best to like really explain it the best we can and show it the best we can, but we feel like you have to go. It's like one of those epic parties. You kind of come back and tell your friends, I had this epic party. The DJ was on. I mean, the vibe was there. You just trying to explain it the best way you can. You be like, you know what, just come with us next weekend. It's like that. Just go. This
is what I'm gonna say. And we have always been so transparent to say that we don't like to be boxed into a cruise space, although this is what we teach and this is what we do a lot of. But ultimately, we just love travel. Mm-hmm. And we always say that we're not the people that love traditional cruising. Mm-hmm. Y'all have heard us say this if y'all been around for a while. And I feel like Virgin is the perfect match for somebody like us that don't give a darn about most aspects of traditional cruising, right? Because they don't have it. Yeah. So Virgin is not heavy on the Broadway shows or, water shows and things like that, because absolutely I don't give a darn about it. Right. It's more of the journey to get to the destinations you're going to, being with people that are like-minded. There's no competition in the place, no arguing, no judgment. Yeah, you can be yourself. Everybody can be themselves. Yeah, there's not people trying to figure out how you can afford to be here, or people on the other side of the spectrum. Why are they here? So because if you really want to be honest about it, cruising can be the most judgmental space that you could ever be in, to be honest with you. I feel like Virgin ain't that. Nah. They far from that. Yeah. So it gives us what we like about cruising. Yeah. Which is bare basic yacht style sailing. And they do it consistently. Every time we've been on board. Good vibes. We've been on 11 or 12 times. We getting 11 and 12 mixed up, and it's been consistent. Yeah. Every time. So Kevin said Virgin is judgment-free, chill, and relax. Yes. Mm-hmm. With pops of fun. So Uncle Edward said we will be doing our first Virgin Voyage cruise in October. Okay. 2025. So excited. I can't wait to hear y'all come back and let us know what y'all think. You doing Rockstar? Are you doing Rockstar? Say Q said Virgin is like dance mania on the Cosby Show when Cockroach got in and danced with Justin and Theo was at home watching my TV. Right. Agreed. So Chuck said, would y'all recommend going to the local club or bars while in Jamaica, or just chillaxing on the property? It's up to you. Yeah, it's up to you. Yeah, it's up to you. You can do what you want. Yeah, I mean, some are more touristy. And if you're talking about safety, I would go to the more touristy places if you don't have a great amount of people with you. Right. Because going into the heart of Jamaica, and knowing that you're a tourist where tourists usually aren't flocked to, you could run into some problems, but yeah. Indeed. So fam say, yes, Rockstar, those suites are very nice. Yes, they are. Say, how deep is the pool on Virgin? I think it's like 5 feet and some change. Let me tell you a story. Yeah, because Lynette is like 5'6", and I'm not that short though. I am 5'6", but in this world, I'm short. Now you 5'6" with shoes on. I am. So without shoes, I'm a good 5'4". So what had happened was I don't walk my tail down up in the virgin pool because I'm trying to be cute. You know, the stomach was stomaching. It was doing what it had to do. I'm in front of Stanley. Now, mind you, this pool is not pack, but it's a sea day. So just paint the picture. And so my friends from the LGBTQIA community, they was in the pool. So when they saw me coming, they was like, hey, girl. I was like, hey. So I stepped down and off the daggone step and went smooth under.
Yup.
And one of my good Judy said, oh, no, I got you. Oh, no, I got you. And he don't came in. He don't pick me up out the water.
Oh. Yeah.
And Stanley could not get his
I was laughing my tail off. Oh,
no.
Lord have mercy.
I got you.
Lord have mercy.
I said, I almost drowned.
Yep, you almost went straight to the bottom. They actually caught you. Your head went under, and everything. I was still coming down the ladder.
What's the T said? As a gay, I can totally hear this in their voice. I just
Oh Lord!
I did not know that it was possible to just walk. I mean, I went straight down. So to answer your question, it's over 5'4".
Yeah.
So now when I get in, I know I have to balance myself on my tippy toes. But I literally just came down and stepped down and all I could hear was, oh no, I got you.
Oh, and that was our first version cruise.
That was the first version.
That was the first version cruise. Cause what was happening was, y'all already know we talk about versions that small, got their own pool. So the pool was packed. I mean, from edge to edge, and I was like, you know what? We going to get in this pool. If we had to just get in there on our tippy toes, we getting in this pool. So that's how we ended up in there.
It was almost like God wanted to make a fool out of me because it was like nobody was there when this happened. Everybody was off to the side.
You was like one of them daggone fishing sinkers. you got in the water, just sank right to the bottom.
I mean, I literally. Oh,
you the bad part about it, you can swim. You wouldn't even.
But I wasn't expecting to walk down underwater.
You were trying to be cute.
I mean, my locks was in the air like yes. My locks was waving hello.
Maybe you should have been like TLC. Maybe you should have been chasing the waterfalls versus getting in the water.
Oh my God.
Oh Lord. Lord have mercy.
Oh, Shuck said, I'm trying to walk with the natives in Jamaica. Do you?
All right, fam. This has been great, man. This has been so fun, man. Y'all have yourself a fabulous weekend.
Treva said Virgin gives you the carriage you didn't know you had.
Right.
Yeah,
you feel like a rich kid, and you also feel like a rich kid.
Yeah, you do. I mean, it's just free flowing. There's no, like we said, no judgment. Everybody's welcome. But we also say that Virgin is not for everybody. People that love traditional cruising and love having stuff that's like this, just ongoing. They may not like it. They may feel that it's boring for them. But for people like myself, I don't care about traditional cruising. Yeah. Most of the time you see us on a cruise ship, we ain't doing half of that stuff.
Right.
I've never played bingo on a cruise. I ain't never folded no towel animals. I ain't never did nothing. Like, I don't care about any of that stuff.
Yeah, Chanel, the shirts are on the website. Yeah, they are on the website. Well, all right, fam. Y'all have a good weekend, man. Mm-hmm. And we hopefully that we'll see y'all on next week, straight from the VA.
The dirty South.